So I said at the end of my last Blacklist video that I thought we were at the point where we were going to see momentum, some pickup, things were going to start to happen. What I did not know was coming, did not expect, was the producers, the writers, the people in charge at the show to drop so much on us all at one time. I mean, they have been going hog wild. But let's start with the most obvious, and that's the coming trailer for Friday night's 2-hour episode, or 2 episodes, 2 hours. So let's take a look at that there real quick. Got that right here because if you listen, give a little volume there.
Play it again.
911, what's your emergency?
I saw a man with a gun on West 4th near the Red Brown Tavern.
Can you describe him?
White guy in his 50s. He's wearing a suit, tan suit, and a hat.
Our contact in the department says the caller didn't identify herself.
Someone identified me to the caller. We both know who and why.
You have no proof it was Elizabeth?
No, and I hope I'm wrong. But she's hunting for my past, and putting me here makes it more likely she'll find it.
Raymond, you're facing the death penalty. She would never put you in that position.
Try to identify the person on the tape, and please reach out to the task force. I have a case.
So that was pretty powerful right there in itself, because like there's no more theory, there's no more guess. Red definitely suspects Elizabeth is behind it. I'm 99% sure that's Jennifer's voice, but it doesn't quite sound right. So I am kind of interested in who Elizabeth had make the call. But what I think is going to be more interesting, more of a shocker, is who's going to be on the stand in Red's trial. None other than Boy Scout of the Year, Ressler. Now, there are people going crazy all over the internet. What's Mr. Goody Goody going to do? He going to throw Red under the bus? Or is he going to protect the task force, protect Red, and say farewell to his morals? Now, I'm going to go out on a limb and say he's going to do the right thing by Red and try to get Red out. Try to keep the task force going. Because we also got to remember he owes the drug lord, what's his name, the Nakusa guy, Mako, how'd they say it? Mako Tanada. You know, the guy that Red sent his head in a box and Dembe was like, here, from Red. So, that's a wild card. But I'm going to stand by Ressler doing the right thing, even though technically, legally, it's the wrong thing. But, yeah. So I did this real quick because usually I wouldn't do a pre-show thing. But I think it's very interesting that, like I said, I know it was going to start to move past. It had to. But man, they just like floored it. They just put the pedal all the way down. So I guess a couple of questions I'd have for you guys out there, and I'm loving the conversations we all got going in the comments. The theories, the supports of my theories, the challenges to my theories. You guys, you keep me on my toes, give me a lot to think about, man. It's great. I'm really enjoying this. I'm enjoying all the use. But my questions would be, what do you guys think? Do you guys think Ressler would, throw Red under the bus? Or you think he's going to do the right thing? And I have to admit, that trailer, even though it shows that Red suspects Elizabeth, probably has suspected her from the beginning like we said, makes me wonder, did Elizabeth really do it? I mean, I'm thinking she had to, because the person on the phone knew how he was dressed and knew what bar he was headed to. And the only person he said that to was Elizabeth. So, kind of curious to see how that plays out. And Elizabeth herself said she betrayed him, so it looks suspect, but I've learned one thing with this show: don't believe everything that appears obvious. I'm curious who our Blacklister will be for this week, especially being we get 2 episodes. And that leads me into my second question. When I do my review video over the weekend, which I do every episode, you guys know me, should I do both episodes as one big video? We just go over everything they give us for the 2 hours? Or should we break it up into the sections as they dish it out and do like one review for each one? I'm kind of thinking that it's probably going to be better to do it as a one big thing. Go over all, give us everything you got, and then we can discuss it all. I'm thinking that's the way I'm going to go. So really, if you think that's a bad idea, just let me know. And if you think that's cool, then whatever, you don't need to say nothing, because that's probably what I'll just go ahead and do. But I am curious about y'all's thoughts on our boy there, Ressler. Because he's been the hardest character. For every other character in the Blacklist, I know exactly how I feel. Ressler, he just keep bouncing back and forth, back. I can never decide with him. Every time I think I'm done with him, he does something to redeem himself. Every time I think he's redeemed himself, he goes and does something stupid. So, is this a redemption moment, or is this a stupid moment? What do you think? Alright, well, that was it. Just wanted to do a quick little thing, because I did not expect to see this today, and I did not see all the conversations. I was like, wow, so much before the show. Usually we walk into a show basically only knowing what we knew from last week. So yeah, alright. Well, until my next one, I'll see you all soon. And if you could do me a favor, you know what I always say, could you hit that like down there and that subscribe, and hit the dislike if you didn't like this video. But either way, I appreciate you guys being here. I appreciate all the conversation. I appreciate everything you guys are doing, because you don't need to do none of it. And thanks, because a lot of you have pulled me up on my theories. Some of you helped me dress them. Some of you have helped me, tighten them up, and a few of you have even swayed me in different directions. So yeah, this is going to be good stuff, man. I'm going to be watching Friday. I know you guys are going to be watching Friday. Try to get a video up as soon as I can, but it'll probably be my usual Monday afternoon. Alright. Thanks again for stopping by, and again, if you can, hit that subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Alright. Till the next one.